What's going on, guys? YT underscore playsboy here, and today we're going to be doing a tier list on, as you can see, all treyarch wand weapons. The images may not be very clear, but you can still tell that that's the baby gun out of Shangri-La. Staff. I'm just going to quickly clear some stuff up before we start. So that one is the electric dye, fire, ice, and gas dyes. And then the rest is pretty much self-explanatory. You can see the rest. Sorry about that. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. But one more thing, before we start, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you comment in what you want to see in the next videos. Because I need your ideas. So yeah, yet again, don't pay any attention to the ads. Just keep your eyes on the tier list, please. I know I shouldn't have said the like and subscribe thing, because that's Blin's trademark, but he's not here with us today. So, without further ado, let me quickly do that, and let's get with it. So, we're first going to rank this baby gun. I really like it, just because of the way it plays. So I'm going to put it in a solid C. But that's just because I like the way it feels. That's it. And then we've got this. I'm pretty sure that's the Mark III. I love the design. By the way, the criteria for this is just my personal opinion. And then obviously damage is an attribute. That's why the jet guns are going to be pretty low. Anyway, let's continue. Acid gap. Personally, I'll put it in S. But because it's just, I'm counting this as the Black Ops 2 version, it just doesn't feel as well for me. It has to go in B. Next, Aster's Folly. I'm going to take into account the map that it's on. I like the design of the map, and I don't really like the wand weapon. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in C, just below the JTBC or whatever it's called. Next, the Apothecary Servant. There's no even questions there. It's the best wand weapon in the game. Or there is debatability, but most of the time it's the best. The regular blunder gap or the sweeper, I cannot put it above the upgraded version. So I'm going to put it one step below, and that's the only reason. The CBBR, I think this is. I'm counting this as all versions, and because I like the laser one, I'm going to put it in a solid A. Also counting the fact that I love the map. It's a really solid, a lot of people don't like that take, but I really like that take. I really like the map. It's just a cool design. Die Shockwave. Damage output is probably the best on this Cold War spectrum, but usability, because you need to recharge it without getting max ammos, takes it down to here. That's just my personal opinion, as this tier list is. Crystal Axe, it looks beautiful, but not that practical, because you have to keep switching between the gun variant and the axe variant. So yeah, that's that. I'm pretty sure this is that ice? Yeah, this is ice. Ice staff. Out of the staffs, probably my personal favourite, but still not good enough to go above, with Apothecary Servant. Probably just less than the Mark IIIs, but just more than that. Electric. I personally hate the electric. Just personal opinion. I just hate the electric. That's all. Hand of Gaia. I'm not really a Black Ops 4 boy, but I will have to say Hand of Gaia apparently is pretty good, so I'm going to put it there. Kraken. I'm going to come back to that because I've got some hot takes that I'm going to need some more time to share on that, so I'm going to come back to the Kraken. Right, Fire Staff. Personally, it's good, so I'm going to put it in B. Void. Getting it, pain. It deserves C for that. It's really good though. Like, it's probably there or there. I'm gonna put it there, just for now. I might move it in a bit. Wolf used to be my favourite, so I'm gonna give it something for that. And also it's a really cool design. So yeah, just for that, I'm gonna put it there. Lightning bow. Right. There's some discussion that I always have about lightning bow. Easiest to make, really, really powerful. I think it deserves S. Debate in the comments, but I think it deserves an S. Then we've got the KT4. Really cool looking gun, all that. But it's still not my cup of tea. So I'm just going to put it there. Oh, can it go in? May go in. There we are, now it's in. Anyway, what's this? I think this is the magma gat. Yes, it is. Right, so the magma gat. I don't like it more than the other two. I really hate it. It's just not that good for me. Poison, less than lightning. I'm just going to quickly run through these little variants. Ice staff, or not ice staff, sorry. Ice dye goes in solid C. And then fire probably goes in a D. So, the paralyzer. Let me just think. The paralyzer is probably solid because you've got to think. This is personal opinion. Obviously, you could see that it's kind of off damage and stuff like that. But personally, the paralyzer is just such a cool design when I used to play. It may not even be practical, but it's just such a cool design. Anyway, onto the ray gun part, or probably some of the ray guns. Ray gun, regular ray gun. For what's it called? Nostalgia. It'd be an A tier. Because of Cold War, probably there. Cold War revived that. Like, it went on to a whole nother spectrum of reviving it. Mark II. It's good. It's really good, the 3-round burst, but still not as good as its ancestor, or predecessor, sorry. Reiki. Solid there. I've just realised I've made kind of like a abomination ray gun here. With that coming off into that. It's kind of disgusting, but it's also kind of beautiful. Anyway. So, yeah, I like it, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's good, but it's not enough to be an S or above the CBR. I also really like this pattern that's made. I'm going to keep bringing this up now. It's a really cool pattern. Wonder if I've made that with any other guns. Oh, that could have been one like there. Don't think there's any more. But yeah, that's really cool. Anyway, moving on. I'm pretty sure that's a scavenger. Because there's a really long image, so I don't think it fit on. But the scavenger, you're probably going to be really confused at the end of this video, just seeing like little parts of guns. But the scavenger, George Romero, amazing to kill against. But at the same time, it's got downfalls. And for that reason, I'm just going to take it down. Because it can kill you to there. I can't remember whether I think PhD Flopper is on Call of the Dead. But I'm still going to put it down there. Sliquifier, that's personal preference. There's not even a debate there. I love the Sliquifier. So yeah, I love it. The other two staffs, fire, really good, but quite tedious, so I'm going to put it there. Lightning is amazing against panzers, and just for that, I'm going to put it just above Wolf, just because of how good it is against killing panzers. The jet gun, I'm going to put it here, because yes, it's really, really terrible, but at the same time, there's attributes that make it really good, like the fact that it's infinite killing, yes, you have to watch out to make sure it doesn't break and all that. It's also really tedious to build, but at the end of the day, it's still not as bad as some other stuff. Actually, why did I put that there? Who's there? Anyway, thunder gun. I don't think it's even as a bait. It's infinite killing. Yeah, I feel like that's just obvious. You're going to be putting that up there. Anyway, let's move on. VR11. The VR11, I can't put it any higher than scavenger. I gotta put it just below. Wait, what pattern would that make? No, not a good pattern. Anyway, I can't put it any higher. Just because it's not that great. But it still calms George down, so I'm going to give it that. Wind staff. Probably around here. Sorry, there. Just because I like it. Just personal. Winter's Howl, or Winter's Fury, I think it is. Taking into the fact the token, classified version, I'm going to put it a bit higher than where I would put it, which is around here. So I'm just going to put it like there, because 4 shots they're dead on classified. That's the only reason it's going higher. Death of Orion. There's no discussion. I'll bring it up in a minute why I put it there, but yeah, you'll understand in a minute. Yeah, you'll understand in a minute. So, next we've got the Hand of Chakaron, I think this is. Don't quote me, I don't know the hands. But by far, this is the best one. Probably deserves around there. Because it just makes a bloodbath. I'm not going to speak too much on them because I don't know that much about them. Let's continue. The Light Beam one. Really good, so I'm going to put there. Hand of Uranus. Sorry, Uranus. It's the wind one. So I'm going to put it next to the wind staff. Or just above the wind staff, sorry. Because it's slightly better than the wind staff. Next, the wave gun or the zap guns. I personally, this is personal preference to put it there. Why do they keep doing that there? I personally love the design of it. It seems really cool to have on a moon map. Anyway, let's continue. Wrath of the Ancients. It's just a cookie cutter version of these, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. I'm going to keep the Wanderwolf till last. The Kraken. This is including all the variants. I've never even used it, but just off videos that I've seen, it's not that good. I'm going to put it there. Right. Personally, one of my favourite wand weapons, just because of the aesthetic around it. This is the reason that I put the Death of Orion so low. Was because it feels like just the Death of Orion is a rip-off of the Wonder Waffle, or the Wanderwolf, whatever you want to call it. So, just for that reason, I had to put the Death of Orion there. But for this, it deserves just below the Paralyzer. Anyway, this is my tier list. I hope you all enjoyed this tier list. I'm going to leave in the description this template so you can make your own tier list. And yeah, have a good one. And also, I'm sorry about this, my voice right now. I've got a bit of a cold. But anyway, without further ado, have a good day.